Hello, so I lost the audio for one video and I'm gonna have to bicycle home, and I already uh, made a video about Jätkäsaari, no sorry, Ruoholahti, and I'm on my way home from Kamppi now that I got my bread buns purchased from Murasaki. They had a really nice event. And yeah, I accidentally ended up being the first one to get my breads, so that's fun. So now I'm heading home, and I thought that I'm gonna test out how this microphone actually removes audio. So we're gonna have a lot of different voice, and yeah, I'm gonna then edit this on top of the video that does not have audio, where I'm trying to show you Jätkäsaari. Then I make another video in future, hopefully, which has more content about around other topics. But yeah, I kind of fucked up, so now I'm fixing that fuck up. Fuck. Can't see shit on the screen, so let's see now. Let's see. I'm having hard time because you can't see the screen, so seeing the numbers is fuck. We're gonna change the bike. So the bike I wanted had a so bad screen that you couldn't see what's going on, and you have to insert this number code on the bikes to get them. So okay, now we got the bike, and the bike is on my hands, so I'm gonna close the zippers on my jacket so I can start bicycling. And we're gonna bicycle home, and then we're gonna see how bad or how good the microphone is. I'm hopeful that we're gonna have a good time when I'm editing this video, and we have a easy way of making content in future. Because it's not like I want to make only videos. It's also like, can I record audio? Can I use this microphone otherwise? Now that I spent money on it, it's like converting thoughts into records by talking is one of the things that could work. And nowadays, with advanced AI, I should be able to convert those, for example, into actual like concise texts even, if I want to, if I don't want audio. But it depends on, can I remove the wind from the audio, and if the microphone does it itself, I don't have to learn all that stuff, which is kind of hard for me because I have a day job, so I'm doing this in between my job. So I do have a holding company where I can think of it as a marketing for it. So like I'm working on moving some of my money into the holding and also working from there a certain amount so that I can like have a more optimal tax structure in my life. So that's been interesting. And these videos are kind of like my goal is to make a marketing pipeline. So I understand like how does marketing actually work, because I have no idea. So I've read a bunch of papers, I've read a bunch of things, I've written a bunch of content. I've never actually been in the, like I haven't used ads, I haven't used any of that. I want to test that out in future. And yeah, we're working towards that end. But as a part of this, again, videos are for me, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't want to keep having fun on learning new stuff. And I noticed that like a lot of the topics that I need nowadays guide and think about are sales and marketing related, because like if your early pipeline doesn't work, you don't actually end up getting like money to do the rest of the pipeline. So everything ends up being like, how do I make this thing visible? How do I make it sound important? And how do I sell it then? So how do I find the customer's problem and make them understand that I have a solution for it? And it's on paper it's easy, but in reality it's super hard. Like marketing has a bunch of terms, same as sales, and understanding them all is a fucking minefield. And it's way easier to understand something when you've done it. I don't have time in my work to deep dive into these topics. I hardly have time to do my actual work. But I can, as a hobby, make videos for myself and test out different things on them. Like having a friend of mine send me a comment about the video, that's success on marketing it to personal connections. Having a person jump in on the podcast, for example, or sending a message to YouTube for me, that's conversion, because that's what I'm trying to do. So every subscriber is like proof that I managed to do something that got that person into my content. And getting someone to buy something would be so that's the dream. But we're quite far away from that, as I don't even have, I have 5 subscribers today when I look at YouTube. I can't even call myself YouTuber before I've done this a year and have 100 subscribers. After that I would call myself a YouTuber. So 48 videos to go if I try to stay on a weekly upload schedule, which is my goal at the moment. And if we can reach that, then we're gonna start talking about actually measuring all the marketing things. Like, if the quality keeps going up like now, which I doubt, because like at the moment most of the quality upgrade comes from me learning how to use systems I have on a basic level. Fuck. Fucking shit. Yeah, so that was a pothole on a bicycle lane because they're improving the lane, but holy shit do they suck when you have stuff in the box in front of you in a bike. So now we're again hearing me have this death on bicycle. So I haven't bicycled in a half a year again. And yeah, it's gonna get better by the end of the summer, but it's gonna be shit for the beginning. Yeah. So what is the thing you wait for most from the summer? I'm super excited on my holiday trip. It should be fantastic. And yeah, it's such a good thing to have a holiday. I used to not appreciate it, but nowadays I don't love my work like I used to. I still love what I'm doing, but it's just not gonna get me to forget my life and family and all that stuff for the work anymore, like in the history. The most you're gonna see is me doing my about 3 people's work, but like it's not like I used to. I used to work almost 24/7. But one of the affecting things is getting a wife. I love her. Yeah, and it's I still love IT. It's no longer like my only love. And we're no longer best buddies with it. I still don't know what I would do in my life if there was no IT, but it's no longer the thing that keeps me alive. So IT has changed. Like, we're no longer excited, we're no longer happy about the work we do. In most cases, like getting people to understand it's how many people we affect on our day-to-day is hard, because everything has become numbers, and numbers are really bad for most people. Like, let's say you affect 16,000 people per day. What does that mean to you? Yeah, not that much, like it sounds not that much. But then start thinking about, okay, 16,000 people into a stadium to watch a football, and not that many stadiums take 16,000 people. I don't know if any. And think about yourself doing stuff for that amount of people. So let's say your work affects 1 million people per day or per week. Now we're talking about very small countries. And let's say those people are actually doing service to over 1 billion people. And we're complaining about the meaningfulness of our work. Because these numbers, we no longer understand them. Because what's 1 billion? It's 9 zeros. And then you hear all this, like, if you would start earning every day 2,000 per year, you wouldn't be a billionaire. But we as humans don't understand that. So, I'm almost here. We'll continue. And the bike is locked. Yeah. Okay, so we got back to the city, or my area of city, and now I have some sandwich to eat, and yeah, then I'm probably gonna go bouldering, and hopefully some activities today. I'm trying to recover from my work, so didn't really get the energy anymore in one weekend. Usually takes few, but now it's starting to be back. Soon the relaxation of summer starts, so work is more. It doesn't feel that way because the sun is shining. Yeah. Thanks for joining. I'll hope this is more than enough for the video. And I get to practice my editing. I have no idea how it will look like. Thanks.